I'm 20 now, but this happened when I was 19. I live in Newark, Delaware. Usually small and quiet, except during college season when University of Delaware turns it into party central. I deliver by bicycle for Jimmy John's, still do. We're one of the few places open late, until 2 a.m. weekdays, 3 a.m. weekends, so drunk college kids flood in. This was a Tuesday or Wednesday night in late April, early May last year. My shift, 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Deliveries were non-stop, hectic but good tips. Right as 2 a.m. approached, my last night on this shift, one final delivery popped up. I was next in line. Annoyed, I just wanted to go home, but no choice. I knew the street well, biked as fast as possible, under 10 minutes. Knocked loudly, no answer. Knocked again, louder, nothing. I got pissed. If no one answers, I have to take it back, wasting time. Called the number on the receipt, no answer. About to call the store when I heard rustling in bushes across the street. Thought it was wind, but looked anyway. My stomach dropped. A dark figure crouched behind bushes in someone's yard, staring right at me. Couldn't see features, but I knew they were watching. Heart racing. Pretended I didn't notice. Knocked again, still no answer. Quick glance, still there, watching. Panic rising. Was this a setup? Kept knocking loudly until someone finally stumbled out, sounding pissed. Told him about the order. He said he didn't order, probably his roommate. Roommate was upstairs, passed out drunk. How he ordered, then passed out so fast? No idea. Guy went upstairs to get him. Less than a minute later, more rustling. Glanced back. The figure had moved closer for a better view. Fear spiked. Almost wanted to go inside to escape, but worried he'd steal my bike, I'd lose my job, or follow me in and hurt them. Plus, what if he was armed? Guy came back. Roommate's door locked, wouldn't answer. I begged him to sign for it. No tip charged, but I didn't care, just wanted out. He hesitated, then signed. Handed over the food, quick thank you, door shut. As I raised the kickstand, sudden lunge from bushes. Turned left, man in jeans, boots, black hoodie, hood up, face masked, only eyes visible, charging me. Looked like he held a blade. No time for U-turn, he'd catch me. Surrounding streets were dead ends. Only option? Nearby bike trail, pitch black, no lights on my bike, but I knew it by heart. Pedaled harder than ever onto the dark trail, listening for footsteps, watching for shadows. Every noise terrified me. Didn't see him again. Made it back to store safely. Hyperventilating. Didn't tell boss or coworkers. Didn't call the police, didn't get good look at him. Clocked out, loaded bike in car, thank God I drove that night, went home. No one followed. Never saw him again. Don't know if he wanted to rob me or worse. Haven't done another midnight shift since. Now carry nunchucks on night shifts. Newark isn't dangerous, but this proved anything can happen anywhere, anytime.
This was supposed to be one of my last deliveries of the night, maybe even the very last. I was working at Leonardo's Pizzeria in 2009. My boss Frank was on shift with me. He assigned the deliveries. We got an order for a couple of regular pizzas. He handed me a piece of paper with the address and the customer's phone number. Back then, I had a basic flip phone, no GPS, no smartphone. I still used an old-school map book to navigate deliveries. The street was something like Willows Road. I can't remember the exact house number or the name on the order, but finding it was a nightmare. It was deep in a rural area, nothing but woods, farmland, and more woods. No streetlights. I pulled over multiple times, turned on the interior light and rechecked the map. Every time I got lost, it stressed me out badly. I was on a quiet, pitch-black, confusing road when I decided to call the number on the paper. It rang 10+ times, no answering machine. Finally, someone picked up. I waited for a hello. Nothing. So I said, hello? The voice on the other end repeated it back to me in a low, deep, soft tone. I explained, this is the pizza guy. I'm having a hard time finding your place. He spoke slowly, monotone, describing how his driveway was easy to miss, just a dirt trail, and gave landmarks to help me spot it. Eventually, I found it. Narrow dirt path, easy to drive past. I drove slowly for about 30 seconds until a small one-story house appeared. Faint orange glow from one window. Only other vehicle was a junky pickup truck. I parked, grabbed the 2 pizza boxes, and walked to the front door. No doorbell, so I knocked. Muffled old music from inside, like 1930s vintage. Footsteps approached, then stopped. The door cracked open just enough for me to see one eye peeking out at me. Nervously, "Hey, you ordered the pizza, right?" "Oh yes, the pizza." Same voice from the phone. Weird pause. "Do you have the cash?" "Yes, let me go get it." He walked away. The door slowly inched open on its own, revealing a dimly lit room. Everything looked ancient. Metal sheets on the floor, probably covering holes. Century-old couch and furniture. And the music from a vintage record player with a big horn. And the smell, like death, rotting, heavy, unmistakable. I waited. When it got too long, I knocked on the open door and peeked in. "Sir?" His voice from another room. "Yes, would you mind coming into the kitchen, please?" My coworkers always said never step inside a house unless you have to. This felt especially bad. I asked him to repeat. He did. Same request. I stepped in. Floor creaked and caved slightly under my feet. The house was linear. To the right, the kitchen where his voice came from. To the left, a narrow hallway with doors on one side. At the far end, a man with his back to me was slowly dancing. Creepy, off-putting way, literally feeling his own body as he moved. I turned away and took a few steps toward the kitchen. Then I saw it. The same face peeking around the wall separating kitchen from living room, just one eye staring at me. My brain screamed, "What the hell? Should I just leave?" I asked again for the cash. No response. Instead, a deep, soft giggle. Then he shouted, "Randall," loud, commanding, completely different tone. That was my limit. I turned and walked back to the front door. As I passed the hallway, the dancing guy was now just standing there, staring back at me. I hurried out, closed the door, still holding the pizzas, threw them in the passenger seat, jumped in the car. As I backed up to 3-point turn around the truck, I looked back, front door wide open again. Heart pounding, terrified someone was coming for the car. I got down the dirt driveway, back on the road, and called Frank on the way. He wasn't mad. When I got to the store, everyone laughed when I told them. It sounds funny now, but in the moment it was terrifying. Whatever was happening in that house wasn't normal. I don't think they ever intended to buy pizza. I still dream about that one eye peeking around corners. After that, I never stepped inside anyone's house on deliveries again.
I used to deliver for Uber Eats to pay off student loans, still live with my parents. This was late at night in Wilmington, North Carolina. Picked up fast food order, delivering 20 minutes away. I liked late night deliveries, higher pay, less traffic. En route, left populated areas headed toward quieter forest farm roads, pitch black, no other cars. Turned onto side road with dead end sign, per directions, last house on the road. Almost every house dark. Target house completely blacked out. Kept headlights on to see, used phone flashlight to walk through overgrown grass to porch, felt wrong. Rang doorbell, no sound. Knocked. Delivery preference, contact delivery, had to hand it off. Messaged customer, "I'm at the front door, can you confirm your address?" He read it, replied, "Give me a second." "Okay." He read again, waited in dark, no lights came on inside. Followed up, "Can you type out your address?" He typed slowly, then, "I see you, you're at the right house." No cars anywhere. Asked, "What car do you see outside?" "I see your light." Confirmed location, but sketchier. Inched away from the door. Door never opened despite messages. Suspected free food scam. Then voice from darkness, "Over here." Waved flashlight everywhere, saw nothing. Yelled, "I'm leaving the food on the porch." Walked back to car. Didn't run, didn't want to provoke. Heard distinct air leaking sound, tires being slashed. Looked, both left tires flat. Assumed all four. Dash lit up with low pressure warnings. Locked doors. Panicked. Call police and wait or run to nearest house. Turned off headlights, about to get out. Then somewhat on window. Screamed. 4 people, one at each window, all masked.
One yelled, "Get out now." Didn't know if armed. Car wouldn't drive far on flats. If gun, I'd be dead trying to flee. Yelled, "Are you just robbing me? If you give us everything, we'll let you go." Agreed. Unlocked door, guy yanked me out. They beat and kicked me. Took smartwatch, shoes, wallet, phone, glove box items. Left me on ground. They ran into darkness. Blacked out. Woke 30 minutes later on grass. No keys. Walked to nearest light, small house up street. Rang bell. Woman answered through closed door. Explained robbery and injury. She let me use her phone. Called police. Roadside assistance. Tow. Dad. Police came. Took statement. Investigated. Car towed. Dad picked me up. Next day, detectives traced Uber Eats account to Logan. Claimed lost phone or wallet. Someone who stole them used it to set up a robbery. House was vacant or for sale. Tires covered by insurance. Everything else, I ate the loss. Painful, expensive lesson. Never be naive again. Stopped deliveries for months. Now, only daytime.